from Hickory, applause button. Live from Hickory, it's Tuesday night, November the 22nd, and you're about to watch another totally live country-ish podcast show. How do you know it's live? Looky here. I got today's newspaper, and I circled the dang date. That is how you know that we are 100% live, okay? Moving forward, that's a clue for you. If you see the newspaper, that means we are totally live. That is proof of live. All right, you know what I mean? Real quick, let me tell you about Sun Drop, the best citrus soda in the solar system from the South. And they want to give you prizes and giveaways. Go to makeitasundrop.com and register for a chance to win a VIP experience at the Duke's Mayo Bowl. That's Friday, December the 30th, and no purchase necessary. You got to be a U.S. legal resident from North or South Carolina. Got to be 18 and older. But that's it. Go to makeitasundrop.com between now and December the 4th to enter. All right, boys, should we get the show going? Yeah! It's Howard.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
What up, Bumpkins? Nothing? There it is. You got a heavy thumb today, buddy. Welcome to episode 156 of Country-ish. And today's show, it's going to be full of thanks and givings. Thanksgiving's coming up. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about our favorite Thanksgivings, good memories, food, all that jazz. You know, we have the Irrational National holidays. Today is National Cranberry Relish Day. Have you ever had that? What's your favorite side dish? Also, in best trends, Elon Musk, Twitter, the World Cup, it's all a trending. And I've got more money for y'all. Look at here, I got more residual checks. Call in for a chance to win a residual check. How much is it? I don't know. Stick around and find out. But we are live right now, 100% totally live. Okay? Now, I know the last 2 weeks we pre-recorded it, but in the corner it said live. Well, it was live in the moment that it came out, but it was pre-recorded. This is 100% live right now. Okay? Anything could happen. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And over here, I've got at least one loyal intern in here. And he's checking your comments and is going to be fact-checking us as well. This man's a veteran. He's a hero. I'm talking about Sergeant Mark having 8 balls deep. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Yourself?
I'm glad you're here.
I think I live here.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Elliot's in West Bagod, Virginia. Isaiah, he might have COVID. His sister tested positive for COVID, and he texted me today, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm in the urgent care right now. That's how it sounds when I read his text.
That sounds like an oxymoron. Isaiah and urgent.
Yeah. I feel like everything's urgent with him. So look, leave us a comment. Right? At the end of the show, we're going to get to the comment section, right? But he'll fact check us and all that jazz. Now let's walk you around the room over here. Woo-wee. I got 2 very famous Hickory legends. I'm talking about John Stamos' little half-brother Marcus Stamos. And sitting next to him, a guy who played a little b-ball for the Charlotte Hornets back in the day. The only guy to block Michael Jordan 3 times in one game.
In one game.
It's hard to get
You
that
might
out of
remember him as the Fly Swatter. Some people call him the Southeastern Man of Mystery. I like to call him Sebastian McConaughey.
Hi.
Hey guys,
Hi, what's up?
What's up,
how
man?
you doing?
We're like $1 million over here before Joe Biden, aren't we, Mark?
What's that mean, Marcus?
I didn't get it.
You didn't get that,
Now
Joe?
ask him to explain
Say it
to
again.
you.
Slow down. What did it
We're
say?
$1 million before Joe Biden. That's how we feel.
So that's less than $1 million.
What's less now? It used
Right,
to be
so
more.
you don't feel like $1 million. You feel like $1.50.
Well, we're close to 200 grand now. 200 grand. We're coming back.
Let me ask you a question. Have you had cranberry relish?
No,
Cranberry
I have not.
relish.
I don't like cranberry at all.
How do you make a relish out of cranberry?
I assume you can
What
make.
goes into that? What
Well,
other
we're going to get into that in a
nastiness?
minute. At home, what's your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving? That's what I should have asked you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite side dish?
Side dish.
Side dish.
Side
Thanksgiving.
piece.
You think Thanksgiving right off the gate it's turkey. All right.
Yeah.
Now we got the side dishes.
Side dish.
Go.
Mine's Lisa.
Lisa.
His girlfriend, Lisa.
Oh, he called me out on that.
You're
Oh,
doing
that's
like
his
a-
side dish.
That's
Yeah.
what they call
I
that,
like a
side
little
chick.
I like a little Nicole.
No, it's too late
I
now.
like a little Nicole buttered up for Thanksgiving.
Too late.
These
My
guys
favorite side
instead of
dish.
saying food,
Oh,
they're
what
naming
you
each
got?
other's girlfriends
Okay, what you got?
as a way
What
of
you got?
busting balls. That's what's happening right now. Let's check back in with them.
Green bean casserole.
Green bean.
green bean
I think that's my favorite side dish because there's a lot of things going on there.
Tell me, what's in the
got-
best green bean casserole, Marcus?
You've got green beans and you've got onion
Casserole.
and you've got mushroom.
What makes
Three things in one.
I like it. I like all those things. What makes a casserole?
You put it in the oven and bake it.
That's it.
I think
so
so.
basically, if I put anything in a pan and I put it in the oven and bake it, I could call
You
it a
can call it a
You
casserole.
call it a casserole.
If it's in a casserole dish.
It has to be a casserole
Don't you add,
dish.
like,
What is a casserole dish?
It's a long, elongated dish.
Is it glass?
Normally glass.
It's got to be glass.
Gotta be glad.
has to be glass.
I was gonna say you add like a cream of mushroom or
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
add anything to a casserole dish.
Okay, so Mark answered the question. Green bean casserole.
I'll go that.
Side dish. Name a food, not a person.
I like dumplings, man.
Dumplings.
Is that the side
That's
dish or is
main.
that a main course?
That's the main
Well, I
dish.
think it would
Sometimes
go
if you had
with.
turkey and you had dumplings on the side,
Okay. Yeah.
throw a little Texas Pete on them. It's illegal now, I know, in most states, but we still like
Right,
it.
yeah.
Or
We
some
get
John
sued.
Reed hot sauce, which
There
you
you
can
go.
get right on the website.
That's a team player.
JohnReed.com.
That's my boy.
No, it's a segue.
Took a minute.
It did. Thank you. I'm
You
bringing
went
you
Texas
full,
Pete
I'm
first, and
bringing
it
you full
eventually got
circle.
to me.
I'm bringing you
Full
full
circle.
circle. Full circle. Throw some dumplings out.
Okay, dumplings. Turkey and dumplings?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that combo. You
Really?
always think chicken and dumplings.
Come over to that. To
So I'm
the
sure
BS
turkey and
side.
dumplings would be good too. Never had that though. What say you? Leave in the comments section, and we'll try and get to it at the end of the show. If I don't get to it at the end of the show, I'll get to it next week. And here's how you know I do that. I'm going to read comments right now from last week. Even though we weren't live, I still have the ability to go back and look at your comments. Sonia Collings. She said, Sean's gift was the best. I love the old world travel theme, and that is, dude, I agree. This is the best gift I've ever gotten. I talked about this.
It's fantastic.
This is my Gottinger World Globe decanter set. Big fan. That is going to make it permanently on the desk.
And I do appreciate Sonya spelling my name correctly. Our producer, whichever
No,
one is,
that's
spells
the
it
intern.
wrong. The intern spelled my name wrong. I'm not Sean Connery.
Defend yourself.
Not Sean Connery. I am Sean the way that God and
Well,
my mother, who was crackhead, didn't
Let me
intend
say
to.
two things about that.
Okay.
He has the ability to get it wrong twice in one thing.
Yeah.
First of all, we call you Sebastian.
Yeah, I know.
So you should have
Yeah.
said Sebastian.
He should have.
Then he went with your real name and then spelled that wrong.
Spelled that wrong.
2 strikes, 1 swing. How does that happen?
Because you're Sean, not Sean.
That's going to be a
He's
dumpling.
shown, not
Shine.
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 He's not seen. Anyway, thank you for the comment, Sonia. Tammy Brown English. She says, and I'm going to read her words. That Godfinger set is $105 on QVC.
Let's eBay that right now.
All right, Ball.
Let's get rid
this
of
is
it.
your job.
Yes, sir.
You fact check. You look up stuff. No, she meant Godinger, not Godfinger.
Yeah.
I believe it was, if it were an original Godfinger, it'd be a lot more than $105.
Yeah, you get a finger from God. I've got the
That's
finger from
very
God a couple times in my life. I'm sorry.
Sean has gotten the finger from God many times. This is true.
I have. I
know
felt
this
like it a
about
couple times. He's like, I'm
You having a good time? I'll put a stop to that.
dude, you need a finger.
That's great.
Thanks.
Thank you, Timmy Brown English. Whenever you find the fact on that ball, just chime in. Christy Leigh Huffman.
Oh my
She
God.
says, OMG, Sebastian. See what she did? She used your show name,
Show
unlike
name.
our intern over here. OMG, Sebastian tells this bullhead clap story so well every time. What's the history here?
I know, more than
I
one.
have told the bullhead clap story multiple times because the people want to understand about the bullhead clap. This is a thing that the men should know about before they have promiscuous
Do we know?
sex.
You know this person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've told this in many bars and many places. Yes.
As a way of warning people.
I'm warning people.
Wrap it up.
You may get a
Right.
hammer put down on
Yeah,
you.
you do not want the bullhead clap. According to Coach Dukes from 8th grade,
Mark
you don't
said-
want it.
Do you know what you said?
What?
Bible.
Bible.
You use the Bible.
Mark didn't say.
He was talking about your pinky, though.
Yeah,
And then
well-
you switched it to the clap.
I thought we went to the clap, but Mark was like throwing the Bible on me, and I was talking about a rubber mallet.
Oh.
Yeah. So thank you, Christy Leigh
Godfinger.
Huffman. James Jackson, he said, come to Dagwoods and eat before your show at the House of Blues. I got tickets to come see you tonight.
Ooh.
Awesome. Thank you, James Jackson. I didn't do that. Didn't get the comment in time and looked at it, but I will tell you, me going to Myrtle Beach, I'll make it real brief. I was in, and we're going to get to this in a minute. I was in Los Angeles doing a thing. Flew back from Los Angeles to Charlotte. What night was it, Ball?
That was Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, which is why we had to pre-record last week's episode. Ball picks me up at the airport, drives me to Hickory. What time do you think we got to Hickory?
It's
10,
probably
30?
about 10, 15.
Okay. So then I got to go to bed, get up, drive to Myrtle Beach the next day, Wednesday, to do that show, all right? Do the show, drive back to Hickory the next day because I had a doctor's appointment. So, James, I had no time to hang out with anybody, but I appreciate the offer. What do we know about Dagwoods?
Never heard of it.
We should.
I haven't heard of it either.
Sounds like a field trip.
Yeah, sounds like a thing. Well, thanks, James. Larry Chappelle. Oh, I wonder
Oh,
if he's...
Dave's
It's
brother.
Dave's little brother.
yeah, I didn't know there was a Larry.
Yeah, he's a little lighter.
I wonder if he's funny. You know, sometimes a comedian's brother is actually funnier.
Funnier than the, yeah.
Unlike my brother, Jason. That's good.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, Larry spelled my name wrong right out the gate, J-O-H.
John,
He said, hello, Jahan
the
Reep.
H is silent.
Yeah. Well, it's not even present in my name. Hello, Jahan Reep. Shout out from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Oh, hello, Lahari. Jonathan Holloway. What a good Truth or Dare show. That was fun. We played Truth or Drink, and that led to some great spontaneous fun. And as you can see, we're going to do it. We're going to basically keep doing that. I mean, we're live right now, but we're also going to do a lot of just back and forth. You know, I enjoy that. Right, guys?
Yep. That was a good show. Good show.
So real quick, I do have that follow-up.
Yes.
So QVC does have 105. Amazon had it at 89, and you see the prices. It just kind of depends on which platform you're looking at, but it's
Sean
it's
spent
definitely better
$5.
than the $5.
We'll take $85 cash money tonight.
No, this is not for sale.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
not.
maybe. Maybe here's what we do. I don't want to part with this, though. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
We could, auction it, raffle it off.
Timeshare.
Highest bidder.
Yeah.
Maybe you also get a cabin on the cruise. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Tease.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in a minute. Ryan Martin, as an adult, I like this comment. I had to read this. He said, as an adult, you can't take a pee in the front yard anymore without being on a list in your neighborhood. But when you're 5, it's cute and funny. But at 80, it's okay again.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd?
That's true.
Yeah. So after 5 and before 80, you are, it's like a, what do you call that? sexual assault or something. You
It's
know,
a
you're
bad
exposing
HOA,
yourself.
Ron.
Yeah.
It's a bad
Public exposure.
HOA.
Indecent exposure. But when you're 80, it's like, oh, he can't help it. Well, thank you for your comments. I appreciate that. We're going to do something different today. New thing, all right? And I'm inspired by, I used to love watching Pee-wee's Playhouse. Remember Pee-wee's
I
Playhouse?
love Pee Wee.
And they used to have a secret word.
Don't
you just
put
love
that on
Pee-wee.
the TikTok, please.
You
Do
didn't say
not
Playhouse, you just love Pee-wee.
Pee Wee.
Not Herman,
No,
just
Pee-wee.
Little League football.
Yeah, Pee Wee football.
So he used to have a secret word.
Ooh.
And we're going to do a secret word. Now, at this moment, I need all of my Hickory Legends and my one intern to exit the
leave.
room. Exit the room right. You can go ahead and clap for yourself as you leave. You can hit the applause button
clap
as you
button,
leave.
Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark,
Clap your
what
way.
are you trying to put muscle into it? If you hit it twice, it cancels itself out. Try it right now, just soft. So there's a delay. All right, get out of here. We'll figure it out. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. And shut the door. Thank you. Listen, it's still smacking itself. We have a secret word, and I don't want you to spoil it. So I know we're live right now, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and you could spoil this, and it would ruin the fun. So don't type the secret word into the comment section, because Ball will see it. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you the secret word, and one of these guys, I hear this word a lot, and I just picked up on it. One of them will say it. I'm not going to go out of my way to make them say it. I just know one of them eventually will say this word. And it's not like an A or a the or and. It's a word you don't hear that much. But I've heard one guy say it a bunch. So, the secret word is aspect. Aspect. Okay? One of them's going to say it. And when they do, you guys go nuts. Have a drink. I'll take a drink. We'll turn it into a rave. Okay? So, but don't spoil it. Okay, let's move on. All right, guys. You are allowed to come back in here. The secret word has been revealed to people at home. And we're going to have a good time. Don't forget, I got Residual check to give away. All right? So stick around for that. We're going to give that away at the end of the show. It's going to be a good time. All right, boys. How you doing?
Word is out, huh?
The word is out. Someone will say it eventually. I am sure
Famous word.
of it. We're doing an After Dark tonight. Are you guys going to stick around?
I'm gonna be here after dark.
Well, Mark, how are you feeling? I feel like your voice is...
Yeah, I mean, I'm congested. Yeah, I've had a bronchitis or something t'other. Just getting out of it.
What did you call it earlier? You said it was...
RSVP. I've got the RSVP.
I don't know. I heard you say RSV, and it made me think of RSVP.
I didn't know what
What
that's-
is RSV?
Respiratory infections pass matter.
I think that's the airport code for Richmond, Virginia.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And that's where I lost my
Dignity.
Virginia.
That's
dignity.
not the word.
That's not the word.
But maybe some other time that'll be that.
It is respiratory syncytial something virus infection.
Oh, so but you feel...
You got infections?
Is it hurting?
No, it's just a cough, congestion.
Okay.
I'm getting out of it.
All right.
All right.
Swimming my way out, man.
Well, anything you want to talk about? It's been 2 weeks since we've been live.
I can't even remember what I've been doing in 2 weeks. I can't remember.
Can't remember? It's the RSV. Huh?
It's the RSV. It's gotten to me.
How about you, Sebastian? Anything interesting you want to? This is where you guys just.
we're just
doing
throwing
the
stuff
banter.
out
I
there?
want you to
He
chime
don't
in
talk
with
about
your
himself.
lives. Yeah.
Oh, he don't want to
I'm
talk about
checking in with you
himself. I'm so
guys.
not used to not talking about you, John. I know.
You have the floor.
Wow.
What did you get into this past weekend?
Trouble.
Really? What happened?
I'm in trouble.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
If
How about,
he's around,
did you get in trouble?
I didn't do anything. I stayed around this weekend.
What about a parade?
I had RSV.
I heard that you went
I
to a
went to the
parade.
Hickory Parade. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God, I got to drag shit out of you boys.
You do. You know, I couldn't remember. Went
Remember
to the big town.
when you got in here an
Hickory
hour
Parade.
beforehand? I was like, "What do y'all want to talk about?"
You had time to think about
And
it.
you said, "It'll come to me," and I gave you the chance.
Yeah.
And you said
Didn't
nothing.
come, did it?
Thank you for remembering.
This is why sometimes I have to script things.
Yes, and production.
When it's live, sometimes they freeze up. They can't hip it.
Yeah.
How was the parade, buddy?
It's good. It's cold.
What were you drinking?
Had some wine. Oh, you saw my solo cup?
I saw the red solo cup.
Had some wine out there.
Oh, what kind of wine
warm.
were you? Yeah, you drink wine sometimes.
Yeah, I like a red wine, a dry.
Dry.
A Pinot or a...
I like a Pinot or a, what's the other one?
I don't know.
What's the only other red wine?
There's a...
No, there's tons.
Yeah.
You said what's the other one like there's only one of the choice. Well, you got your Pinot.
Pinot Noir, I like that.
Look, here's Mr. Sophistication.
Pinot Noir. Well, country-ish. It's in the title.
Look at him.
Ish.
Ish.
I put the ish in country-ish, boys. I had a good time. We'll just get back to me. I was in. I gave him a chair. I lay it up and
You don't dunk it.
nothing. I was in Los Angeles. I shot an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, he's writing stuff down. That's okay.
What did you do? Was it fantastic?
It was great. So I'm working with Larry David. I'm going to be in 3 different scenes. I don't know if it's over the span of 2 or 3 episodes. I don't know. This is what they give you. This is a little rundown sheet. Normally they give you a script with your lines on it. This is just a scenario. So it's like, so you and Larry meet here. He notices this. This thing happens. And you exchange info, and that's all that has to happen within this scene. Everything else we make up.
Improv.
We improv it. It's all improv. So there's 3 different scenes that I was in. Super cool, super nice. I made him laugh out loud a couple times. Wow. So I'm hoping to get the blooper reel from that episode just to make it on, my little bragging reel.
Nice.
Or get invited back. Maybe you can do another one.
Well, I will. Actually, I'll
We're going
fly
back
back
December.
there December 6th. And I'm shooting one other scene, and then I'm going to Vegas. Vegas, baby, Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, November 7th through 10th. But I'll go back there for at least one more thing. But that would be nice if it started something. That would be great. Do you guys watch that show? I know you don't have HBO probably, but you get all the channels. You install.
I'm a TV guy, and if you like to get TV and you like to get HBO Max, call me immediately. Message me.
Have you seen the show?
Not yet. But I do have HBO, and I do plan on catching up with it.
The guys in the booth, I know they love the show. Moose, you like the show.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows on TV.
They've done like 16 seasons, and they'll go away for a season, and they'll come back for a season. Larry David does what Larry David wants. But we got to talking about stand-up comedy. He didn't know who the hell I was. Why would he?
Yeah.
But at some point, we're making small talk. I say, well, I'm a touring comedian or whatever. He goes, oh, yeah. And then you can see his whole mood changed. And then he said something like, I can't do it. I tried it. I can't do it. I hate the audience. They need to like you, and I don't need them to like me. I don't want them to like me.
Wow.
And so that's just how he is.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic. Look for that. It'll be next fall. So it'll be a minute. I was also in an episode of, do we have pictures? Yep. Yeah, I did. There's me and Adam Carolla.
What?
Yeah, I was on the Adam Carolla show.
Wow. When's that come out?
That's already aired.
It's already aired.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that
He's
show.
very, very good.
He's very good. He's very fast.
Yeah.
He is so quick-witted. And I know that his his news girl, Gina, is a big Dolly Parton fan, so I wore that shirt for her. And it was great. And I was a little starstruck because, like with Larry David, Adam Carolla, that's the only podcast I really listen to other than ours is his. And he's got one every dang day, and I feel like I know
It's in
him.
the top five. Top 5.
Yeah.
Right.
And he said, when you come back, anytime, come back. I was worried that he was mad at me because a long time ago, and this is so dumb of me to even think this. Why would I even take up an inch of brain space in this guy's head? But in my brain, I'm like, because I've been, I was hitting him up like, hey, I'd like to come back on, and I was getting nothing. I was getting nothing for a long time. And then I thought, ooh, what I'll do is follow like the people who work for him.
Oh, yeah.
So I started following his news girl, his sound effects guy, his voiceover dude. And then I started like liking their stuff. And then they have the time, or maybe, or whatever, to respond to me. And I said, oh, hey man, one of his guys, I'm gonna be in LA shooting the Curb Your Enthusiasm. Would love to come on and catch up.
Name drop.
And then,
be in the neighborhood.
100%, yeah. And so then he said, oh, hell yeah. And then he sent it to the right person. And it like that I was on the show.
So,
And he has, and I didn't bring up why I thought he was mad at me. And why would he be? So he's all about yes and. You guys know about yes and? So in improv classes, they teach you to never say no. Because when you say no in an improv scene, it ends the scene and it doesn't go anywhere. So his whole thing is always say, if we're improving a scene right now, me and you, and I would say, Marcus, what'd you do this weekend? Did you go to the store? If you said no, then that goes nowhere, which he normally does.
Or you say yes.
Which everybody in here normally does.
Yes. Yes.
But if you go yes, and it adds to the story, it keeps going, and we have something to build on.
Noted.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the same way with sales. Never disagree.
Right.
Your service sucks. I agree it sucks. I've been told before you're an asshole. I agree
I've
I'm
heard
an
this. I'm
asshole.
gonna work on
but
it. Yeah. Right.
keep on.
And or but.
And or but.
Is good, but never no. Never deny.
So,
Well, one time on his show, it was a live show where it was in front of an audience. It was at a comedy club. I think I did a thing where I ended the conversation because he made a joke that didn't work, and I was like, "Ooh, that one bombed" or something like that. And you could see his whole demeanor change. And I think I pissed him off.
yeah.
But then 2 seconds later, he was on the next thing. But in my brain, for over 5 years, he's been pissed at me. Yeah, I'm sure he has no clue.
Yeah.
But that was great. What else we got, Alan? Let's look at the pictures. We'll go through them. Oh, crap. On my flight to Los Angeles. All right, this might take a second. I have an aisle seat for a reason. I like to be on the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can pick your seat. You can pay extra for seats. You want the exit row, you want some, whatever plus, you want first class. You pay for these things, right? So I know if I check a bag and so I don't have to worry about finding an overhead bin space. All I got is my backpack. I don't need to be the first one on the plane. I can take my time. I'll be the last one on. If I can, that's kind of fun, to be the last guy. It's like everybody got on there and sat down, then you walk in. Like, thank you. I have arrived.
Hello, peasants.
We can leave now. So I try to be the last one if that's the case. And I have the aisle seat. So I don't even have to make someone get up and me get to the window. It's easy. I walk on, I sit down, put my thing on, let's go. All right, so I get on the plane and I see this lady right here sitting in my seat. Okay. Now, can you see what else she's got here?
She's got an O2 tank.
Yeah.
She has got a
Look at the lady
nice
next to her.
patch on her. What's the patch say?
I don't know.
The lady beside her was wearing is it the mask that comes down when you're
Yes.
crashing?
It's a mask. Like one that would come down. Yeah. Now, I took this picture later. But when I get on the plane, she's in my seat. I'm like, and I got my ticket. I'm like, I think you're in my seat. That's my seat. She's like, huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this is my, I don't know if she said daughter, girlfriend, friend. And we were wondering if you wouldn't mind sitting in the window. And I'm like, I paid extra
Yeah.
for this seat. And she goes, I'll pay you for it.
Oh,
And almost like this, I was about to say $2,000. But I was just like, and then she's like, well, do you mind? And then she looked at the people who were sitting over here on the other side, and there was a window over there. And so she finagled this whole thing so that the couple that was sitting on the aisle and middle seat would slide down so that I would have an aisle seat. And now I'm next to her, but there's an aisle here, but she's on the other side of the aisle. Okay, so that was weird that she finagled this whole thing. And she was very needy. She kept hitting the bell, asking the stewardess for crap. Just this person was not someone you want to sit next to on a flight, right? Anyway, so I get on the flight, but get my seat, and I just like I'm gonna ignore this lady, and then bang! Oh no, emergency! Like her friend is having an asthma attack or something, so they have to bring over the oxygen tank. Let's scroll through these pictures. There she is now. So, but here's what they've done, okay? And I think that they planned this because the whole time they were wanting to be together, and after this happened, and they put the mask away, they were giggling, they were laughing. But you noticed now her friend, that's her friend, is now in the window seat, and there's no one in the aisle. So that lady who had the window seat, they walk over and they say, ma'am, do you mind moving? And we need to get the staff in here and help and make sure this lady's okay. So they made that one lady move, and now these two have the whole aisle to themselves. I think they
We need
did
to
it on
work
purpose.
on this routine, though.
Yeah.
We should do this next time we get on a flight. We should pull up something. We should have a whole improv routine where we're going to make this happen. Where we clean out
Well, Mark,
maybe
you
a whole
got
section.
you already got the
I
weird.
got the
You got the
RSVP.
RSVP.
You got the RSVP.
So I'd want to sit beside of you to get you sick, right?
Yeah. So let's scroll through these, and then okay. So we're done with that. All right.
Is this your? Is this
This
your,
is my trailer.
Wow,
I play a
big
character
boy.
named Emmett. CYE, curb your enthusiasm. Let's hit the next one. I'm just showing everybody. Here's me in my trailer doing my little script, looking over
at
stuff. There's the wardrobe there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to look like.
Wow, that looks like you've. Did
That's not as far as I probably have jeans and a shirt just like that.
Could have brought with you.
They could have saved
Yeah.
that money. couldn't
Go
they?
ahead, Alan. And so here's the next. That jacket is a pivotal part in the show later on. Keep going, the Alan. I don't want to leave on too long. Now these are the cops. I get arrested. So these are the two cops that arrest me. And we'll just keep going. I'm just showing it. Oh, so I got to hang out with my buddy Kyle.
Oh,
Kyle
yeah.
Davis. Remember him?
And you wore that same.
That's
outfit,
the
too.
swear that some people don't like.
That's
People
the
call
rug.
it
He
a
just
rug.
wore that the
Me
other
and
night.
David Bruce, we have good taste.
Yes.
All right, we're trying to class up joints. Now in Los Angeles, this sweater
It looks like
went off without a
you got
hitch.
that off a reservation or something. Did you get that
I
on
got
the
it in
Indian reservation?
Dillard's at Valley Hills Mall in Hickory.
No, it looks like something you get up in the mountains up there where they
It's
make
very
side of the
Cherokee.
road.
It's
Yeah.
very Aztec, Native American looking, which is why I chose it. And there's me and Kyle. We went on a hike, had a good time with my buddy Kyle Davis.
cute together.
Cute couple. There we are. And so here, because we did pre-record the show,
You're
and
watching.
I told you I was in the air. I was watching the show in the air.
Wow.
As this fake respiratory attack was happening to my right. So that's how I watched the show. I was looking at your comments live on the show while I was in the air. Pretty neat, huh? All right. I think that's all of it, right? Okay. All right, let's move on to our first segment. And you guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. A lot of politics, a lot of pandemics. We ignore that. We find things that people are talking about in the news. What's going on right now? And we weigh in on that subject matter. It's how you know we're current and we're live and we're in the know. It's a segment I like to call Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right, applause.
I think it's hung up. It's messed up. Yeah.
Is there another button besides the one?
It's delayed.
You got to hit it 5 times.
So, okay, so that's one of that. I know there's like 18 buttons on that thing. Try a different one. Okay, so it's the whole machine.
Man, it'd be just
That's
get real
sarcastic.
people in here and have to worry about this thing, man.
I don't want a
Get real
studio audience.
people.
I don't want people. I'm like Larry David. I don't need you to like me.
Like you, yeah. It's true.
All right, so here's what's trending. Thanksgiving. So we're gonna go around the room. Alan came in here and tried to help you. Ooh, what was it?
He unplugged it and reseated it. So
Look at that.
Works every time.
Reboots.
Don't work
Sometimes
unplugged.
it's as easy as that, isn't it? All right, so Thanksgiving's coming up. Today is the 22nd. Thanksgiving's is Thursday. What are your plans? What are you doing? Let's talk about that.
And what you're
And that's
thankful
also
for.
what you're thankful for. Stamos, would you like to start off?
Yes, because I can't say no anymore. I'll start off and
Yes! Clap for him.
Yes.
Give
Give it
it
up for Mark.
Episode 156.
Yes.
Mark finally gets it.
Yes.
Never going to forget it.
4 years in, and Mark is
Yes.
ready. Got it. He's
And-
got it.
All right, buddy.
Big
What-
boy now.
Give me your. What are you thankful for?
Thankful for you, of course. Thankful for all you guys. Thankful for being able to get up each day and go to work. Thankful for
Your health.
thankful for my health, of course. Thankful for being able to afford to buy food and being able to eat. And thankful for my kids.
Say it.
No, this is not any particular order.
Probably should have
yeah.
said something about you.
I was gonna
Thankful
say
for my
say it.
girlfriend, yeah,
Yeah,
Nicole.
yeah,
Thankful for
she's
her. She's
yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
good to me. That's it.
That's
I did
it.
like 5 things.
That's,
yeah.
I mean, that's,
That's
great.
enough.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
that's a lot of stuff you're thankful
So
for.
thankful.
Sebastian, I mean,
Oh, I'm thankful for everything that Mark just said.
for him or for you as
For
well?
both of us.
Especially his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I'm thankful.
You got to
I'm
give
thankful
Side
for
dish.
Corona.
Corona. Oh yeah, you like. Oh, are we out of Miller Lights?
Yeah, you're out.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Shouldn't have to say anything, you know.
No,
Shouldn't have
that's
to
my fault.
tell Mark that we don't have
My
beer.
fault. All he cares about is Miller Lite, and he's sitting there drinking a damn
Or he's
Corona.
drinking Corona.
Slumming it with
Sean stuff.
Sebastian over here.
I don't even like this.
So tell me, Sebastian, what are you
Yeah.
thankful for?
Hey, listen, it's been good, man. I'm thankful we're all together here.
on.
We've had a good run.
Come on.
Oh, are you breaking up with us?
Well,
It sounds like we had a good, like it's over.
Yeah.
it's not over.
I know he was like a
We had a good run of
breakup
bouncing.
speech.
I know.
This TikTok guy, I don't know.
trail.
He's shown me in a bad light lately. He don't get my name right.
Scene.
But yeah, dude, I'm thankful I don't look 50. Thank God.
How old do you?
What do you think?
look?
51, but don't tell him I'm 35 in the club.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I look 50.
No, you don't.
I'm getting ready to turn 50.
No, you don't look. Neither. Well,
I'm close. I like 40.
I don't think as a kid, when I remember 50,
It was old, dude.
Well, I've seen some people we went to school with that's 50. Bad shape.
Yeah.
So we're
some
doing
of them
good.
didn't make it to 50.
Right.
We're going to high five ourselves in a minute here.
All right, Ball. Well, you done? Anything else?
Oh,
you
yeah,
wanna
that's
say?
fantastic, dude. I'm just having a
Ball,
good
what are
time.
you thankful for?
I know it sounds cliche, but I'm always thankful for family. Thankful for
could've said that.
the situation that I'm in. I mean, I've been retired since 2013, so it's given me a chance to come in and hang around with you guys.
Yeah.
And like he said, just being thankful to be able to have a life, so to speak, because it's
Well,
something.
I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am thankful for you and you and you, all those guys back there, and you at home. Thankful for you. I'm thankful for Jody, my
Thank
fiance.
God. Glad you got that in there.
Dude, oh, that was easy. That was gonna be that's really the first one.
Yeah.
They're watching live right now. The other people, so I had to thank them. Love me some Jody. Thankful for Tucker. Thankful for my mom, Betty Reap. Thankful for David Reap.
Preach it, brother.
Sweet tea, baby. Betty Reap sweet tea. I'm thankful for
My
that.
mama's sweet tea, her chicken pound pie, her deviled eggs.
And her eye drops.
I'm thankful for her health as well. You know.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now let me ask you this. Speaking of Thanksgiving and whatnot, food. We talked about food, right? Are you a turkey guy?
I kind of need to eat some turkey.
Yeah. My mom is never. So me and Jody, we're going to make a turkey this year. Ooh. We're doing Thanksgiving at my mom's house on Friday because we got everybody else spread out. You know, everyone's got other family members. They're doing that. They're doing the Thursday. We're going to do ours Friday. Right. And you know, Thanksgiving, Marcus, is bittersweet
It is.
Yeah, I know.
because you know what happened 4 years ago. My dad had a stroke. Stamos was there. It was a crazy time. I'm happy you were there.
Yeah.
I couldn't do much because my arm was in a sling. And I remember I had the shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
But you and Jason were over there trying to figure it out. I called 911.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
But,
Not thankful for that day.
yeah.
But
But, yeah.
thankful he lived.
Thankful
he
he
could have
lived.
passed on us that day.
But I say that to say this. That was the first year in a long time that we were going to have a turkey. because my mom does ham. My mom doesn't care for herky. She doesn't care for herky, jerky, or turkey. Doesn't care about turkey, so we don't normally do it unless someone brings it. So for the first time in a long time, we were going to have a turkey. We were going to do the Bojangles turkey. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Are they still doing that? Ball, look it up. Look up Bojangles.
They are.
We already know.
You can do it. It's too late now, but you can get one ordered.
Oh, okay. So, all right. We were going to do that. We had it. It was there. It was cooking. It smelled great. And we did eat some later, but it was like the next day, and people had to come over and help us out with all that crap. But anyway, my point is this. Jody and I are going to make a turkey. I bought a butterball turkey at the Walmart. And it's the kind that you cook in a bag. You know what I'm talking about?
Bag turkey, yeah.
Have you done this? Have you ever cooked a turkey?
I've never. I'm not the
Have
guy.
you ever jived a turkey?
I did some jive turkey, but I'm not. No, I have a turkey. I was going to send it to Alan real quick. That I actually is one of the best turkeys I've ever made.
Oh, you've made one.
Yeah,
Deep fried it.
Well, I was going to show it. I'm going to find it here in a second.
Okay.
I'll airdrop it to you.
Well,
Alan, in
while
just
you're
a
doing
second.
that, I will just say we are planning on making our own turkey. We're going to bring it over from her place to Mom's place. Never made one, don't know what to do. We're just going to read the instructions. But it's a tiny bit nervous because the last time we tried turkey,
Yeah.
Daddy had a stroke.
Yeah. So what's going to happen?
I don't know.
That's what you're thinking.
I'm saying I hope I don't have a stroke as we make a turkey. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I think we're gonna do. We're just gonna put tons of seasoning on it. Shove in some onions up in there.
Yeah. You got to take it. You got to
Carrots,
take the inside.
taters.
Are you going to clean the insides out?
Yeah,
You have to
There'll
do
be
that?
yeah. There's a gravy up
neck.
in there. Something.
There's a neck in there.
Sometimes there's a neck up in there.
gizzard, heart.
Gizzards.
Yeah, a lot of
Would you
people-
eat all that stuff?
I'd probably eat the gizzards.
You a turkey guy?
Yeah, I like turkey.
Yeah. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to Cole's
Okay.
family.
What
I
are
got.
you-
Yeah, I got.
I
I got.
mean,
You wanna-
and I'll be over.
Come over Friday.
I'll come.
I'm inviting both of y'all
I'm
Friday.
going out of town Friday. But
You're
thank
going
you.
out of town. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
up to
Anyway.
James Madison.
Let's move on to the. Oh yeah, so this is also another thing that's trending. Elon Musk, baby, he's still in the news. It's all about Elon Musk and Twitter and what's going to happen, and it's funny to me to watch people get all riled up about Elon Musk and his takeover of Twitter. All these people quitting, and
So,
yeah.
what would happen if there wasn't any Twitter?
We
would
would
anything
be
happen?
fine.
Okay.
The world would move on because we got Facebook
Yeah.
and YouTube. I've never seen the need for Twitter to begin with.
I've never been on there. I don't think.
Yes, Sebastian has something.
What do you think about
I've
Twitter?
tweeted.
You were leaning back and you were about.
Well, this is.
Did you
this
get
is
the picture
future.
over?
I'll send a picture over
Okay.
to Alan. Did you get it, Alan? This is the greatest turkey I've ever made.
Well, whenever you get it, pop it up
Okay.
there. But,
But
yeah.
Elon. This is a long play for Elon.
Long play.
Yeah, we're not. You're looking. There it is.
Ooh.
Look at the breast on that turkey, boys.
Dang. Which one?
Is that a chicken or a turkey?
That's a turkey. Look at the
Looks
breast
like a
on
dove.
it.
Pretty big.
It's
Now,
awful
where
small.
were you? Who made it?
Little.
I can't take credit for this. This is my ex-mother-in-law made this turkey
Mm-hmm.
because I was making fun of these turkeys. If you take an orange and put under the turkey, you know what I'm talking about? You
No,
can make
keep going,
boobs.
keep going.
You can make boobs on turkeys.
I didn't know that's where you were headed.
Underneath the skin?
I thought it was some type of
Look,
recipe.
if you put it's an orange.
I did too. I thought that's where we're going.
It's an
that's-
orange underneath the turkey breast. These are hot right now. These are all the trend.
Oh, wait a minute. What, under the skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
So, wait, okay. So, before you cook it,
Before you
take
cook it,
you take a half
slice
an
it. You take half an orange, slip it under there.
Under the
Or,
skin.
Listen, if you want to get crazy, Dolly, you can throw a cantaloupe in there. I mean, I'm just saying,
Crazy
a melon's a melon.
well-
But what you can do is you can put them up there like that. That's a big
Well,
cup.
two
C
things.
cup.
One, it's funny.
It's funny.
Look at that. Boobs
That's
on a turkey.
hilarious, right?
That's a good time.
Yeah.
And I bet it adds to the moisture in the turkey.
It does. And you have to, when they ask you, do you like the dark meat or do you like the white meat or the breast? What do you want? And you're like,
Breast.
All of
I
it.
think I'm going to have the breast.
Okay, Jody, remember this. We're going to have tits on our turkey.
Tits on the turkey.
Turkey tits! Hashtag turkey tits. Hashtag Twitter and Elon Musk. Let's go back to that.
Yeah.
How crazy that you say it's a long play.
Well, I think it's a long play. I think Elon he's playing. He's getting rid of a lot of this crap. He's gonna be the next. Twitter will be the next. Mark this down. Put this
down.
on your.
Yeah.
Put this on episode 156.
8:47 p.m. November the
8:47
22nd.
p.m. My prediction. I'm like Nostradamus. This is a crypto play for the future. Crypto. Elon is going to bring crypto on this platform. You will be doing business with crypto on Twitter. This will be a social deal, but also a marketplace. This guy has not wasted $40 billion for nothing.
And its Twitter usage has went up.
Yes. We're getting rid of the fakers, the
The
players, the bots. We're getting rid of all the trash.
Yeah.
We're going to find out who's real and who's not. He just let Trump back
I
on.
know, but he hasn't said anything yet.
Trump's going back on. He can't stand it. You know he is.
Have you seen this meme, this picture? The Alan Jackson, I know we briefly talked about it. I don't know how fast you can find this picture. It was whole. Oh, he's doing everything he can not to go to it. He's being tempted so much. Elon's like, come on, baby.
That is the greatest depiction of Donald Trump's brain ever.
That's so funny. You cannot say that Elon Musk does not have a sense of humor. That is hilarious.
Elon Musk hilarious.
I thought the crypto guy I thought they just.
Oh,
They were out.
no,
They're
yeah.
done. They're done.
That is one cryptocurrency platform.
Yeah. But
there's
the real
others.
deal.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what we want to be right now.
But
We want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
ready. We got to be ready. Buy your Twitter stock.
Crypto's
boys.
not, I mean, it's bad right now, but it's not going away.
It's not gone. Okay.
He's going to sell the Twitter platform for $200 billion.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I would like to make a
Episode
play. I would like to
156.
talk to Elon. You know, I come up with my solution.
Yeah.
We talked about that a couple of weeks ago, but you can't change your name anymore because of all the fake people with the fake accounts.
Yeah.
He just stopped it, and he happened to stop it when I was in Myrtle Beach. So now my Twitter, I am permanently stuck
Yes.
in Myrtle Beach. Hey, Alan, so you're logged into my account. If you want to hit edit profile, let's see if I can change it now. Hit edit profile, go in there, and then try to get rid of the Myrtle Beach. Now, back in the day, you could just do this real simple, and it would be fine. Now hit save.
Fail.
Failed, denied.
Get out of here.
So, Elon, come on, man.
Well, hey, listen.
I think you're great. Can you get me out of Myrtle Beach? Please.
He's working on something for me right now. I just sent him a great opportunity. He's working currently on the McDonald's ice cream machines for me. They keep keep going out every day. So
You're not the only one to complain about that.
I put a maintenance request in for that before
Maintenance.
your John Reap at Myrtle Beach.
Oh, well, priorities, I guess.
Yeah.
I
So
guess.
that's going to be your new residency then.
I guess. Like, I wonder
funny.
how many people are going to go to the House of Blues, like, randomly on a Wednesday and go, well, it says right here, you know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's what you get for changing it. You should have left it alone.
well, it wasn't like I was not pretending to be someone else. That's why he stopped it, because there are people that you could change your name to Mark
Yeah.
Hunt Stamos' brother. Now, the @John Reap, you see below that, the @John Reap part, that hasn't changed. So I'm still @John Reap. But the title, you know, you can change the title. But you can't change it anymore. I use it as a way to promote my gigs, Elon. I'm like you, dude. I'm a funny guy. Let me change it, man. All right, let's move on. Also, #World Cup. Mark, I know
Yeah.
this is your favorite sport.
Yes.
I do happen to know that they tied somebody.
Who's they?
USA.
Yeah.
They tied-
Do you know the country we tied?
Who did
Don't say anything.
You don't know either,
I'll give you
do you? See, you don't know either. I just know they tied
a $20 bill if you know.
Belgium or something.
Wales.
Wales. I knew this already.
I don't know, just
1-1.
because I watch the dang news and that's all they talk about.
1-1. I bet that's
World
exciting.
Cup. You know what they're talking about though? It's where they're playing the World Cup?
Qatar or quarter if you're a redneck.
Yeah. Qatar, Qatar.
Guitar.
I feel like Sergeant Haverball maybe has been to this place. Have you been to Qatar?
Haven't been to Qatar, but it's been close to it. So
Yeah. they're playing the World Cup
They
there.
pump billions of dollars in that whole area. It's
Yeah.
all oil money.
Well, you know they're pretty strict over there.
Yes.
So that's a stadium full of people who are not allowed to have an alcoholic beverage.
Really?
You can't drink over there. That's what I've heard, unless you're in a VIP suite. So it sucks for you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why they chose that place to have the World Cup, and they're not very friendly to the gays either. You know what I mean?
No, they're not.
No, and that's arguably the world's gayest sport is soccer, and they chose that place. What do you think in World Cup? That's what you get.
Gayest sport ever.
That's what you get.
More than like pickleball?
What kind of pickleball?
Badminton.
Oh no, I was just making it. I'm just slamming
just
soccer.
slamming
I don't like
soccer.
soccer. All right, let's move on, and that's where we hit some sort of applause button or laugh a bit. All right, as you guys know, it's November the 22nd. We talked. Don't forget residual checks. We're going to give away a check here in a little bit, and we're doing Countryish After Dark at 9:30, right after this show, and we're going to play Truth or Drink. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun last time.
Cool.
Today is National Cranberry Relish Day. And I asked Ball to bring some in, and he's like, I cannot find this stuff. Have you had this before?
No, I don't like anything cranberry.
You don't like cranberry, Mark?
No, sir.
Too sweet, you can't have it, Ball?
Looks like some other sweet things in there as well.
I don't even like cranberries. I don't even understand. Is it a dessert?
Does it?
Is it a Jell-O?
It grows in the water, I think, right?
But you know when people, yes it does. I think
does
this is
not
a fact.
grow in the water.
You remember the commercials?
Google it.
I don't think it grows. I think they put it in the water. to
Like
store it.
like a rice field.
I think it's a rice field.
Pond.
Hey, I
You
don't, know
remember
why
those
I
commercials?
don't know why I'm agreeing with you, but it feels like cranberries and water. There's
Yeah.
something there.
I've seen a commercial with a guy standing
This is why we have Sergeant
standing in the
Mark
water
have
with
balls
cranberries around him.
Yeah.
For a cranberry drink.
Yeah.
Why were they in the water? I don't know.
I don't either. I'm not a cranberry guy. Couldn't answer.
Oh my God.
None of you like cranberries.
You don't remember those commercials?
No, dude, I'm not that old. I'm only
Yeah, you're
35.
only as
old as
so-
So it says, like every plants need water to survive, but they won't actually grow while submerged or in standing water.
Okay. Somebody Google Stamos and me correct. So look up standing water cranberries.
In water only.
Something.
Why are they in the water?
Why are we thinking of this?
There was a commercial that used to come on TV, and I can't remember the brand name of the cranberry juice.
Fake news.
Oh,
But the guy would be standing in the water like
know what you're talking-
waist
the waiters
deep.
on.
The waiters.
Yeah.
And be talking about the cranberry juice, but
that's what we're thinking. Oh,
was
it's
in a water.
juice. That's why.
yeah,
we're
he was
thinking.
in a
right.
pond full of cranberries.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean,
I dreamed it.
So you buy cranberry, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when people do, I don't do this, but you could get the can,
Oh yeah.
right? And you open the can and it comes out, and it's a mold of the inside of the can.
Yeah.
And it's like
Cranberry.
a gelatin.
Yeah,
right?
that's weird.
Yeah. So what is that?
That is weird. That's not juice, though. That is actually
No, I know it's not juice. I'm saying
That's
it's
the cranberries.
Yeah. Now, is that traditionally supposed to go inside of the turkey? Is it a
No.
garnish?
That's
slice
like a
it.
cranberry dildo.
Yes, it is.
They
Cranberry
slice
dildo.
it, and you just get you a slice of it.
And then
Eat
what
it
do you do
your-
with that?
You eat it alongside your turkey and your other.
So you're supposed to. I'm asking. I'm
It's
not.
a side.
It's a
side
side.
item.
So you're supposed to let's act it out.
Yeah.
Let's do some yes and it.
Yeah.
So I got my turkey. I put the fork in it, and I'm like, oh, that would be good with a little bit of cranberry. So you basically dress up your fork,
Yeah, you can
and
do
you
that.
put all this stuff on it, right?
It's going to be a round patty of cranberry.
You
about
cut a little
that thick.
slice off,
Just cut it into pieces.
but you don't eat
like
it
a steak.
separately like a dessert.
No, you eat it along your.
But it is sweet like a dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's always baffled me.
Yeah.
Not a cranberry guy. Well, cranberry relish is a whole nother thing. It started in the New England states during the early 1900s, and that's what it looks like. Apparently, there's kind of a famous one. It's from a lady named Susan Stamberg. She's a radio journalist for NPR and a host for Weekend Edition Saturday. And every Thanksgiving since 1971, she's been sharing her mother-in-law's recipe for cranberry relish sauce. And what's unusual about her special recipe, and I don't even know what a normal recipe is, but her famous one, it's got horseradish in it.
A little spice.
I
to it.
wonder if that would be good.
Probably.
I might like that.
I'd soon eat a jar of horseradish
Yeah, well,
over that.
why don't we
Right?
we can just get rid of the
One.
cranberry. Well, here's how you make, if you're interested at home and you want to know this, how do you make this kind of cranberry relish? Real simple. 2 cups whole raw cranberries, 1 small onion, 3/4 of a cup sour cream, 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of horseradish from a jar. Red is a bit milder than white. And then you grind up the raw berries and onion together, and you add everything else in the mix. Put it in a plastic container and you freeze it. Early Thanksgiving morning, remove it from the freezer, refrigerate it so it slowly thaws. And they say it should have a little bit of little ice slivers still in it. And then the relish will be thick, creamy, and shockingly pink, like a Pepto-Bismol pink. And that's how you make what's-her-face's, Susan Stamberg's.
How many people you think will make
cranberry
this?
relish. Well, apparently it's a big deal, but not in the South.
Yeah.
So millions. Not in Hickory.
Not here.
I don't think one person in Hickory's going to make
No,
it.
we ain't making that.
Although me and Jody, now that we've got the turkey, maybe
may
we'll
as
go all
well.
in. Maybe we'll try this.
Well, you have a
Ball, you got something?
Yeah, I think I found a little bit more towards the myth. So what they use in the ocean spray commercials is what they call wet harvesting.
Boom!
spray.
Wet harvesting.
But what they do is they flood the marshes where the cranberries are growing, and what it does is part of the protection. And when they flood it again, the ripe cranberries float because of the way that the cranberry is.
That's
So
how you
guess
get-
what, Marcus?
We were right.
We were right.
Because I don't think
Everybody
I said
who
they
was
grew in the
laughing
water.
just then, you were wrong. How dare you? Take it back.
So all the good ones come to the top. That's easy.
Wet harvesting.
Isn't it like, is that what you take when you drink like cranberry juice for a urinary tract infection?
Yeah,
right?
UTIs.
Yeah, it's good for your kidneys.
It's good for UTIs and RSVPs.
I bet you get those all the time, don't you? UTIs.
UTIs. Look, we'll
You, at
talk
least you
about
hope
it.
that's what it is.
We got a lot
It's a
more show
bullhead
to do,
clap.
guys. We got residual checks to give away. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody, let's go cruising! That's right, we're doing it again. November 5 through 11, 2023. We're going cruising, baby, and I want you to come with me. This time, 7 days on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. It is the world's largest cruise ship. It is brand new. We leave from Port Canaveral with stops at Royal Caribbean's private island. Perfect day at Coco Cay. Cozumel, Mexico. We're going to Isla Roatan, Honduras. We're going to Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico. It's a great new ship, more destinations, more comedians. 3 comedians going to Mexico. We're called the Sea Amigos Tour because it ain't just me. We got John Heffron and we got Reno Collier. That's right. We're doing comedy, karaoke, all the meeting and greeting and drinking you can imagine. And you can book your spot right now. Go to johnreap.com/cruise and secure your spot right now. And I will see you on the boat. All right. We're back. Book your cabin ASAP. Here's the deal. It's less than a year away, all right? You're going to want to be on this cruise. It's the best time of your life. I guarantee that. And you can secure your spot right now for just a deposit. And if you need to cancel, you cancel later, get a full refund. So I don't want you to miss out, ASAP. Go ahead and put the deposit down just so you secure your cabin. All right. Camp Lejeune, y'all. Let's talk about that. For many years, between 1953 and 1987, Marines, their family members, and infant children were exposed to contaminated drinking water at Camp Lejeune, including all satellite camps. Many were sickened and died unnecessarily because of the groundwater contamination. If you or your loved one worked, lived, or served in Camp Lejeune, call us right now for information and legal help. You might be eligible for significant financial compensation. Call the Law Office of Environmental Litigation Group at 888-660-2492. Again, that's 888-660-2492. He's working on stuff. I can't
Nah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't fuss at him for that.
Can't fuss
He's
at him.
working.
He's working. He's doing three things.
I mean, can't
let's
We
count
had
how many
some
times. Let's
interns.
count how much y'all were doing compared to what he's doing.
Yeah. If he had some
He's
interns.
writing down comments, right?
Yep.
He's got the sound effects, and he's fact checking me. Three things, one guy, two guys, zero things.
Yeah, well, that's why he makes the big bucks.
How
what
much
I
do I
heard.
pay you?
That's the rumor
How much do I
around
pay you?
You charge me to come here.
That's right. $0. Nobody's getting paid.
No, I had a boss.
I give you cabins on cruise ships.
I had a boss man tell me that one time.
Yeah,
Trying to give us, tell us what to do for work, and I question him.
yeah,
That's why I make the big bucks.
yeah.
But
That's what he said.
They end up firing him for saying that later
Yeah.
on. But
Right. All right. Let's move on, guys. Marcus, why don't you come over here and have a seat with me? There might be a phone number. If there is, now's the time for you to start calling
Look
the
at
phone
all
number
the calls.
because I'm about to give somebody at home some money. Who said that? Remember who said this? Money.
Is that Steve-O?
JJ.
JJ.
Jimmy J.J. Walker. All right. Marcus? Oh, yeah, let me just shut this down for a minute. Now, I've done some acting in my day. If you're new to the show, first of all, thank you for watching. Appreciate you. I've done some acting in my time. Been in some movies, sitcoms, TV shows, commercials, voiceovers, adult films, and they have to pay you when they air them. They're called residual checks. And how many you got there, Marcus?
I got 5.
You got 5.
Yep.
All right. So, what he's going to do, I don't know which envelope he's going to choose. He's going to slide one across the table. I'm going to open it. I'm going to tell you what it's for. You at home, call that phone number at the bottom of the screen. You call in with a guess. Closest person to the actual amount, I'll give you the dang check. I'll have one of my interns, who, I don't know, maybe this is going to be another job for you. Since Elliot's not here for the 8th time in a row.
Write him up. You gonna write him up?
Well, I can't fire him because I don't pay him.
You can't be out. Well, it's true. It's volunteer work.
Yeah.
It's humanitarian.
But I can still bitch at him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he said something about community service. So
Let's make him
Anyway,
do it.
someone's going to get you this check. If you are the closest person to the amount when you call in, we'll do some in-house guessing first. That's how you judge how you should be guessing. It is a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check. All right.
Excuse me.
That them RSVP's got you, bro. It's got you.
I got some up that time.
RSV. Easy as RSV. Okay.
You know me.
So, Marcus, I don't know. Oh, by the way,
Oh yeah.
you see what's sitting here?
The
So this is how we're going to pick.
the tumbler of
This is
what happened to
Tumbler
good
of
name?
terror?
The
Bingo.
tumbler of
It's
something.
a bingo,
We're
Tom.
the
It's
bingo
got,
hall.
it's got numbers on these little balls, and we're going to roll one, and that's how we choose what caller to pick. Whatever
Ooh.
number's on here.
Look at that.
So that's how you know it. That's random. Okay.
Random.
Now, Marcus, slide a check across the table. We've got, I don't know, lots of callers ready to roll.
That one. You don't want that
Slide
one.
it.
Look at that one.
Well, that's just an empty envelope.
Yeah. How'd you
That
throw
must
that
have
one
been
in
one
there
from
on me?
last time. All right. Got the check right here.
Do I get to do this? You do
In a
that.
minute. You want to do it?
I want to do it.
Okay. I'll let you do it.
The number tumbler.
Number tumbler. Okay. Awesome. Do you want before or after tax? Let's do after taxes since that's the actual
Yeah, whatever you would
amount
cash.
that they're going to win at home. This is for one episode of the Rodney sitcom, and it's made out to me and not my corp, which means there's after taxes. Anyway, one episode of the Rodney sitcom. It was a sitcom on ABC. It aired for 2 seasons. I played a guy named Gerald
How
Bob.
many years ago was that?
2005,
Really? It's been that long ago?
I think so.
Wow.
5 or 6. And this is for electronic sell-through. All right. One episode, electronic sell-through. Marcus Stamos, how much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check after taxes?
$3.77.
$3.77. You're locked in.
That's
Sebastian.
way too low. Way too low,
We'll
John.
see.
I appreciate the acting you did on that show. Gerald Bob was a fantastic character. I'm going $14.50.
$14.50. Ball.
I'm just going to go with $9.89.
$9.89. Closest person in the room. You
I was
guys
just
are
trying to make you
optimistic.
feel better.
Finally, Stick in the Mud Stamos' skills are paying off.
Tonight, yeah.
Okay, so know that. All right? No one in here got it exactly right. So they're not going to win the check. Someone at home is going to win the check. So, the Alan Jackson, I see that we've got people in the bullpen. Stamos, this is where you roll the tumbler and you pick a number, and that is who. Do you know how that works?
Yep. I
You
did
got
it.
one?
I got one.
It should fall in a little thing, a little crevasse, and it should spin down. See how
Crevasse.
that little? It's supposed to fall down in there, and then come out there. I don't know, but go ahead. However you want to get it out, you get it out.
I got it out.
Okay.
All right.
What number is it?
Unfortunately,
We don't have that many callers.
we don't have that many colors.
What number is it?
11.
Let's get the first number.
Oh, 11. We got 10 callers. So this one is disqualified. Next, keep rolling, baby. We're going to get one of your calls. Random as hell.
All right. Number 3.
Number 3. Let's find out who number 3 is. And remember, I reserve the right to hang up on your ass if you're an idiot. The Alan Jackson, whenever you're ready, let him on the line. Let's get him in the room. Let's talk to this person.
Local.
It's 417. There you go.
Ooh, that's
How's
a-
that local?
Hey, they're in the room, John.
Different.
That looks like
Hey
a
there,
flaw.
John Reap. Who am I talking to? Talk to me, Goose. John Reap here. Are you on the line? 417. Holler at your boy. Going once. Going twice. Unmute your phone, maybe.
Sold.
John Reap here. Who am I talking to? It's a live show, folks. Anything can happen. And when I say anything, I mean moments like this, where nothing happens.
It wouldn't be live if they didn't.
Okay, so I say we hang up on them. I mean, if they're not talking. And Alan, I can't hear you either. All right, they're done.
Give me another
Stamos,
number.
Spit it again.
All right, we're going to go with number 1.
Number 1. Let's find out who caller number 1 is, and let's see if they can get this check exactly right.
Okay,
Let's see
they're
if
on
we
the
can
line.
talk to 'em. John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Probably.
We might be having
Is the
technical
music?
difficulties. We hear the music, we see the phone calls, yet we're not connecting. Could be a algorithm machine problem.
Could be the algorithm machine's overpowering.
You know what I think possibly is to blame here?
Yeah.
Who did we talk about in the best trend segment?
Mr. Musk.
Yeah.
Elon's mad. He's mad.
And what type of monetary system takes up a lot of
Crypto. He's banging the dang Bitcoin out tonight.
he's banging out a Bitcoin
And the Dogecoin.
and he's hacking into our supercomputer. What? He's hacking into our super. That was him.
that was probably him.
Getting out of here.
That was Elon.
Let me do that.
That was
He's
Elon.
listening right now. Twitter's listening. Elon's listening.
Man.
Let's check back in with the Alan Jackson to see if we fixed a problem. Somebody in the booth physically talk to me out loud.
We are working on the problem.
Whoa, chick.
See what
I
we
hear
can do?
somebody.
Hello, it's Wicked Woman.
Ooh, wicked woman. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. She's won before.
How you
Wicked.
been?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Had some surgery a couple months back, but I'm all healed up now.
What kind of surgery?
I had a hysterectomy.
Oh, no. Didn't you have one of those?
I did have a hysterectomy.
Yeah.
He had vaginal rejuvenation.
Oh, he got the
I'm
rejuvenation.
He got the
doing that now.
Didn't you have
rejuvenation.
transvaginal mesh at one
Yeah.
I
point?
have had the mass implant.
Yeah.
I didn't have no mesh.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna sue. I'm suing them. You know, there's-
suing.
I've
The
seen
mesh.
commercials.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
sue him.
Yeah.
Call Sue the debt
Sue the
collector.
collector. We
I've
got.
had
She has got.
I've
She's
had
got all
some
that.
leakage and some
Yeah.
mess. It's been
How
mess.
how bad was your hysterectomy?
It was pretty bad. I had a reaction to the anesthesia. So I went into shock for a little bit.
Also, one of the best bands from the 90s. Anesthesia. Remember them?
Yes.
Yeah, Anesthesia. Yes, and
No, and
you
I
go,
went to
and
their
who
concert.
opened for? That's it.
And I slept through it.
There we go. See, that's it.
We're on
So
point.
just remember that from now on. Always. Don't go, no. You fought the urge, man.
Yeah, you
did.
did. Look at him.
I know, man.
He's made such
Okay,
headway.
Wiccan woman, remind us of where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Ohio.
Oh.
OH!
Boo.
OH, Wiccan woman.
Ohio.
There it is. Okay. What part of Ohio?
I'm sorry?
What part of Ohio?
Oh, I'm in Peoples right now.
Where?
That's Southern Ohio.
Peoples.
Peoples. The People's Republic
Yeah,
of
we're
Ohio.
right by Kentucky.
Ah, she's on that end.
Bluegrass State. All right, Wiccan woman, appreciate you calling in again. Good to hear from you. Hope you're enjoying the show. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
Let's go with $17.81.
$17.81.
Bum.
Put her on pause.
Bum,
Go ahead,
bum.
Sebastian. What do you want to say?
I was doing the sound effects. Bum, bum, bum.
So she possibly didn't have a chance to pay attention to the earlier guesses,
Because I guess $14,
which was too high.
Yeah.
way too high.
Stamos was
Oh,
lower.
you said too high.
Yeah. All right. Put her on pause. The Alan Jackson, the Wiccan woman.
Hey.
Don't hang up yet. Yes.
Hey, John. So since we did have a technical problem, I believe our first caller, I can get him back on the line. So
Okay.
we'll bring him back in.
Yeah. Well, technically, let's not shortchange anybody. If you can get them in the.
Okay, they're here now.
Hey, who's this?
It's your intern, Zach, John.
Oh, it's my intern, Zach. And I feel like you got a full house over there with a tiny baby and a mama. And I'm guessing the lights are off.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
He's got a house full.
Here's what I'm going to do, intern Zach, because it's noisy and that gets on my damn nerves. How much is this check? Quickly.
$378.
$378.
He went 1 cent above me.
He went 1 cent above
He's listening.
Stamos, but he should have went. Well, no. He was the closest. We do play horseshoes and hand grenades. It ain't Price is Right rules. So put him on hold, the Alan Jackson. Let's go to the final call. No one's got it exactly right. Stamos, spin the ball.
I did
of
already.
balls.
And I got number 7.
Number 7. If there is a number 7. How do we skip
they dropped
7? Is that one that just
All right.
we lost it in the translation?
Might
All
have.
right, he's going to spin it again.
All right. Number 16.
We don't. Oh, we do have a 16.
Yep.
All right, let's let number 16 into. What'd you say? All right.
All
let
right.
it
They are in the room, John.
in. Go ahead. Hey, who's this?
Robert.
Robert who?
Robert Snyder.
Robert
Oh,
Snyder.
so you were incorrect, Ball. It's not who you said it was.
Oh, darn it.
Good. All right, good. This is great. So thank you, Robert, for calling in. I'm sorry, you don't have to say your last name. Robert, where are you calling from?
Magnolia, Texas.
Magnolia, Texas. The stars at bright night are big and bright.
Clap, 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 clap.
Deep in the heart.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Thank you, Robert. All right. I like it when people know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Robert, thank you, buddy. What do you do for a living?
Absolutely.
Is this the first time you've called in?
It is.
Thanks, man. How'd you hear about the show? What do you do for a living? Let's get to know Robert for a minute.
I'm a welder by trade. As far as the show, I just absolutely happened to see that you were live tonight. I mean, I've been following you for a while and happened to see you were live tonight and jumped on. Thought I'd check it out.
Well, I'm glad you did. Are we talking TIG or stick welded?
Ooh, look
Hey.
at there.
Tig.
I can't hear him, guys.
Tig.
Did you say TIG?
Actually,
TIG.
TIG and MIG.
He can do both. But you don't know the difference.
My son is a welder.
But you don't know the difference between TIG and MIG.
Do you?
No.
Yes.
But I was hoping you would ask.
And-
And my daddy welded. So I know a little bit about it.
Okay. And to answer your question, yes. I do not know. All right, Robert. Well, thank you, buddy.
Yes.
And glad you called. How old of a man are you?
I'm 44.
44. Okay. Well, no one's gotten it exactly right. Maybe this will be your lucky night. How much?
Hopefully so. And I honestly kind of forgot what he had already said earlier, but I'm going to shoot for $3.96.
Ooh.
$3.96. Now here's what I'm doing. I'm handing the check to my intern, Sergeant Mark Hava 8 balls deep. Okay? And he's gonna run it into the booth where the Alan Jackson and Moose have access to our supercomputer, which is part of the mainframe, which now we've learned possibly was hacked into by Elon Musk, banging out a Bitcoin.
He was
Make it
making
out.
Bitcoin out. He was making
So,
Bitcoin.
now normally this thing is really fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know today.
We're bogged.
We're bogged down.
We're
with the
buffering.
we're Bitcoin bogged down, buffering, banging out Bitcoin.
Bogged down and buffering
Does it usually
Bitcoin
smoke like
tonight,
that?
but we're fast
No,
still because look
it
at
is
this.
smoking. Someone's
Smoking back there.
well, maybe it's a vaping. Okay, wow. Well, still not that bad. That was pretty quick.
Wasn't as
fast.
quick as usual, but
It was
it's weird how things have slowed down though.
Yeah, it's worldwide. Okay, well, we have a winner. Now, here's the great thing, Robert, Zach,
Uh-huh.
Wicked Woman, all three of you. Only 2 people in the world know right now who the winner is. And that is the Alan Jackson, and that is Moose. I don't know. I don't do math. Okay? My brother does math. Okay? If I need math done, I call my nerd brother.
Yeah, nerd.
Make him do it. Hey, crack open a book. Figure this out for me.
Add this up for me, man.
Yeah, here. Do my grunt work. But I don't know. The Alan Jackson knows. Moose knows. And I say right now is a good time to find out who is going to be the winner of the Screen Actors Guild residual check from one episode of the Rodney Carrington sitcom on ABC television. The Alan Jackson, whenever you're ready, let him in the room.
I love the seriousness, man. I like
Man, I thought you were going to do like Ryan Seacrest. Like, and we'll be back right after
these
this.
messages.
That's what we need.
Hello?
Yeah. Who's this?
Intern Zach.
Oh,
Turn Zach.
congrats.
Damn.
Well, let's get this over with.
What are you gonna do with all that
Zach,
cash?
how much was your guess?
$3.78.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. You
I
should.
trust the guys in the booth. You know, they're the ones who. The actual amount of this check, you're the closest one. Congratulations. It's for 43 cents.
Yes.
43 cents. Now, before taxes, it was a cool 70. But you ain't getting that. You're getting 43 cents.
Government got half of that. Wow.
Isn't that something?
Government.
So, Zach, we're just picking on you. We love you. Real quick, here's the new offer that I'm making from now on because I got a lot of merchandise back over here. You can, and you won, I can sign this check over to you for 43 cents. I can mail it to you. You won't be able to cash it, but you can have it.
Yeah.
Or you can opt out and choose a hat, a country-ish hat. So the choice is yours, Zach. Would you like a hat or this check?
I want the hat.
He's getting a hat, everybody! Yeah. All right, Zach.
Matter of fact, I got one in here now. Let's
Oh, look at this.
let's
We'll
show
tell you
everybody
what
what
it
that
looks
is.
like.
Oklahoma.
The
This is
official
what you're gonna get right
country-ish
here.
hat. Black.
Country-ish hat.
good-looking hat.
Which you can get at the Country-ish podcast website, countryish.com. If you want to buy one, you can do that. But
Best
Zach's-
wearing hat I've had.
I love these hats.
Me too.
All righty. Thank you all for calling in and playing the Screen Actors Guild residual check game. If you want to keep the game going, we got 4 checks over here, but sometimes they dry up. If you please mute this kid.
He's got the RSVP.
He's
Everybody's got
RS
it.
He somehow gave it to him over the phone lines.
Yes.
If you want to keep the game going, real simple, stream or watch anything I've ever been in. We're talking Into the Storm, Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay, Rodney sitcom, Eastbound and Down on HBO, anything I've been on, and they'll have to keep paying me. All righty, boys. Do we have a good time up in here?
Yep.
It's time to start the dismount. Let's go to Sergeant Have a Ball. Any corrections, concerns, or interesting comments? I said we'd read the comments at the end of the show.
Well, the no concerns or corrections, we kind of hit that in stride. But as far as interesting comments, we had Eddie. This is a little bit off a side note, but he's been a long time listener. So he says he's took the test. He is now a certified rec master.
Eddie Weber?
Eddie Weber.
A certified what master?
Rec master.
So he drives.
Recreation?
No. WRI or E. See, now I can't even
He
spell.
drives the big wreckers that gets big trucks out of ditches.
Oh, a tow truck.
Tow truck.
Yeah, but a big one. About as
Oh,
big as this
gigantic.
building. Yeah.
So he's a
like
certified.
Larry the Cable
Well, when I think
Guy.
wrecker, I think the big chain, the ball on the
Well,
chain.
he just moved up
wrecking
from there.
ball.
Yeah.
Well, since he's certified, he can make it whatever the hell he wants.
Congratulations,
give
Eddie
it up, Eddie.
Weber. All right. What else, buddy?
The other thing is Marissa earlier on when they were talking about the different side dishes. Most of the ones, stuffing, different things like that. She had one that says cranberry, raspberry jello, walnuts, pineapple, and coconut. So that sounds like one hell of a mix.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, this is what I'm curious about. Do you put that on the plate with the main dish, or do you save that for a dessert? Sounds like a dessert to me. So basically what's happening on Thanksgiving is people have been doing this for years, have been mixing the main course and dessert into one thing. Which, I'm sure it's great.
Some of my family does the same.
I've never done it.
It's all going down the same way.
Exactly. All right, so thank you. Any more?
We're good.
All right. So here's the thing. If you want to help the podcast out, real simple, write us a nice review on Apple Podcast, right? You give us a nice review. You give us 5 stars. Someone in this room will read it, and we'll give the old toot of the air horn. Here's the newest and last one we got. So we're out of these. So we need y'all to write more iTunes or Apple Podcast reviews. It's how you help us without spending a dime. Okay, that's most of you. So do that, and I'll read it. Great podcast by Bargain Hunter 1. He said, great podcast. We always come to the show at Off the Hook in Naples, Florida. Could Isaiah just say a few difficult nursery rhymes on the air?
Like Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet,
yeah.
eating her carson. Why?
Now that's that was your. This
That's
hey,
good.
You
Sorry.
be
Bargain Hunter. I will, but I also want to say this. Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
Remember how he had the dirty
Exactly.
nursery rhymes?
Yeah.
But he had that very New York accent.
Oh, yeah.
How
Yeah.
funny would it be to have Isaiah doing the nursery rhymes from Andrew Dice Clay
In the Virginia accent.
in his accent?
Whatever it
yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
West
Little
Virginia.
Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Long came a spider. He sat down beside her. He said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" So right there, I did it for Isaiah.
That is
when he gets better, hopefully that'll be something
That's
we
a
can
show.
do.
Yeah, that's something you can add to the show.
Okay, let's plug some tour dates real quick. My next gig will be in Las Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. I'll be at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club in Vegas, December 8th through 11th. So if you're in Vegas, come see me. And then I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, right down the dang road at the Comedy Zone, December 29 through 31. That's a New Year's Eve gig. It's going to be fun. So come see me there. Then I'll be in Nashville in January. And then don't forget Hickory, North Carolina. We're doing the prom part 2, the redo. Save the date. Pretty soon, you're going to go to johnreap.com/prom and you can get yourself tickets to our second chance prom, which is April the 15th at Market on Main Cellar. So get ready for that. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Remember, we're not just a live show. We're also a regular show for your regular podcast for your ear holes. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Stitcher, Podbean, anywhere you get your podcast, we're there. If you want to help us out, like I said, write us a review or Or if you got some dough, you know, we could use it. Go to our Patreon support page. Go to countryish.com. And for just $5 and up, you get access to our Country-ish After Dark. And the next one is in 4 minutes. Right now. 4 minutes from now, approximately, we're going to do a live show just for our Patreon supporters. It's called After Dark. That's where we zoom you into the show and we play games. We get crazy. Nothing is off limits. We'll do anything. I mean, we're going to play Truth or Drink again. Dude. That's going to be fun. So you got time. If you go to countryish.com right now, click on support, and then sign up for $5, and you can be a part of that. That's it for us. For Mark Havaball, for Sebastian, for Stamos, for Alan, for Moose, for Haas, for Coble, for everybody out there, thank you so much. I am John Reap, and I wish you a bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, it's simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget, Country-ish After Dark. 1 minute. So stop watching me now. Why are you here? Get out. Go to countryish.com. Go to the Patreon support page. Give me $5. $5 a month. Look at all this entertainment you're getting for free. You damn cheapskate. I don't even want you there. You know what? Just get out of here.